Scene script. Have you ever wondered what it's like to travel through the vastness of space? Picture this, a world of infinite galaxies, twinkling stars, and celestial bodies beyond our wildest imagination. Amidst this cosmic spectacle, there's a group of brave explorers who dare to venture into this unknown, the astronauts. Astronauts, the name itself, ignites a spark of curiosity and adventure. Derived from the Greek words astro, which means star, and nauts, which means sailor, an astronaut is essentially a star sailor. Quite a poetic description, don't you think? But being an astronaut is more than just sailing through the stars. Astronauts are highly trained individuals, equipped with the knowledge and skills to navigate the unfathomable expanse of the universe. Their job? To explore space, conduct scientific research, and push the boundaries of our understanding of the cosmos. They are the pioneers of space exploration, leading the way in understanding the mysteries of our universe. From working in space stations to carrying out spacewalks, their responsibilities are as varied as they are exciting. They're not just pilots, they're also scientists, engineers, and researchers, all rolled into one. It's a role that requires a blend of physical strength, intellectual brilliance, and an unyielding spirit of adventure. Imagine living and working in zero gravity, studying celestial bodies up close, and witnessing sights that few humans ever get to see. That's the life of an astronaut. And yet, it's not all about the glamour and excitement. Their work is crucial to advancing our knowledge about space, and it paves the way for future explorations and discoveries. So astronauts are not just star sailors, they're explorers, scientists, and heroes all at once. They're the brave few who dare to venture into the unknown, to help us understand our place in this vast universe. Now that we know who astronauts are, let's dive into their roles and responsibilities in more detail. Astronauts have a multitude of tasks to complete during their time in space. Picture this. You're floating in a vast, starlit expanse, surrounded by the infinite beauty of the cosmos. This is the everyday reality for astronauts, our pioneers in the final frontier. But their journey isn't just about sightseeing. Astronauts are tasked with a variety of roles, each one critical to expanding our understanding of space and our place within it. First and foremost, astronauts conduct space research. Just like terrestrial scientists, they perform experiments and gather data, but with a twist. They do it in zero gravity. This unique environment allows them to study phenomena that can't be observed on Earth, from the behavior of fluids and fires in weightlessness to the effects of long-term space travel on the human body. But astronauts aren't always cooped up in their spacecraft. Sometimes they get to step outside for a spacewalk. During these excursions, astronauts might repair equipment, conduct experiments, or even just take in the breathtaking view. Spacewalks are crucial to maintaining the health of our spacecraft and satellites, but they're also one of the most dangerous tasks an astronaut can undertake. Astronauts also work on space stations, like the International Space Station, or ISS. These orbiting laboratories provide a base for long-term space research, as well as a home for astronauts during their months-long missions. On board the ISS, astronauts live, work, and even exercise, all while orbiting the Earth at a speed of 17,500 miles per hour. Lastly, astronauts embark on other scientific missions. These could involve landing on other celestial bodies, like the Moon or Mars, or studying distant stars and galaxies. These missions are instrumental in answering some of our biggest questions about the universe. These missions are not easy and require extensive training. Let's explore what it takes to become an astronaut. So, as you can see, the life of an astronaut is no walk in the park. It's a journey of discovery, filled with challenges, risks, and rewards. And it all begins with a dream. A dream to reach for the stars and beyond. Becoming an astronaut is not a walk in the park. It requires rigorous training and exceptional skills. Imagine this. You're preparing for a trip, but it's not your usual vacation. You're not packing your bags for a beach or a mountain. No, you're gearing up for a journey to space, a voyage among the stars. But before you can buckle up in a rocket, you have to go through a demanding training process that pushes you to the limit. First, there's the physical endurance tests. It's not enough to be in good health. Aspiring astronauts have to be in peak physical condition. Their bodies need to withstand the intense pressures and harsh conditions of space travel. They undergo rigorous fitness training, from running marathons to swimming in full gear, all to ensure they have the strength and stamina necessary for their celestial journey. Next, there's space simulations. These are not your typical computer games. Astronaut trainees experience a realistic space environment in specially designed simulators. They learn how to maneuver spacecraft, deal with emergencies, and even practice extravehicular activities or spacewalks. These simulations provide a taste of what's to come, preparing them for the reality of space. Then comes gravity training. Ever wondered what it feels like to be weightless? Astronauts experience this sensation during their gravity training. They ride an aircraft that perform parabolic flights, creating brief periods of weightlessness. It's a unique feeling, but it's also vital training for life in space, where gravity is practically non-existent. Finally, they learn about spacecraft operations. This includes learning how to operate the complex systems aboard a spacecraft, from life support systems to communication devices. It's like learning to drive, but on a much grander scale. With the training complete, astronauts are ready for their missions. Let's find out more about these missions. Astronauts lead explorations beyond Earth using spacecrafts. This is a statement that brings to mind images of bold adventurers charting the unknown, and it's exactly what astronauts do. They are the pioneers of the final frontier, venturing where no human has gone before. One of the most famous destinations for these explorations is our nearest neighbor, the Moon. The Apollo missions in the late 60s and early 70s were the first to bring humans to the Moon. These missions not only expanded our understanding of the Moon, but also of our own planet, and they showed us that we could reach for the stars and touch them. But the Moon isn't the only destination. Astronauts have also been leading the charge in the exploration of Mars, the red planet. The Mars rovers, controlled by astronauts and scientists back on Earth, have been searching for signs of past or present life, studying the planet's climate and geology, and testing technology that could be used for future human missions to Mars. Beyond Mars, we have the gas giants Jupiter and Saturn. Their moons hold great interest in the scientific community. For instance, Jupiter's moon Europa is believed to have a subsurface ocean that could potentially harbor life. Astronauts and robotic probes have been crucial in gathering data about these distant celestial bodies. And then there are the explorations of the vast reaches of space beyond our solar system. Astronauts on the International Space Station help us understand the effects of living in space for extended periods, which will be vital information when we eventually send humans on long-duration missions to explore other star systems. But space exploration is not just about going to distant places. It's also about understanding our place in the universe. Each mission, each discovery brings us one step closer to answering some of the most fundamental questions. Are we alone? Where did we come from? Where are we going? Astronauts not only explore space, but they also live and work there. Let's find out how. Space stations like the International Space Station give astronauts a platform to study life and work in space. These floating laboratories are not just high-tech homes away from home, but they are also where astronauts conduct important research. They study everything from how plants grow in zero gravity to how the human body adapts to living in space. Imagine waking up to see 16 sunrises in a single day, or floating around as you prepare your meals. That's a typical day for astronauts on a space station, but it's not all fun and games. They also have to exercise for about 2 hours every day to counteract the muscle and bone loss that occurs in zero gravity. Space stations also serve as a stepping stone for future space explorations. They are crucial for testing new technologies and systems needed for missions to Mars and beyond. Living and working in space is no easy task, but astronauts are true heroes who take on these challenges. Astronauts are real-life heroes, showing courage and sacrifice in their work. Their bravery is unparalleled as they venture into the vast expanse of space, facing the unknown with each mission. They are the pioneers on the frontier of human knowledge, fearlessly leading us into the future. Each astronaut embodies dedication and persistence. It's not just about exploring new worlds, but also about expanding the boundaries of what is humanly possible. They train tirelessly, sacrificing personal comfort and facing immense risks, all in the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of humankind. And let's not forget about their contributions to solving the mysteries of the universe. Each space mission brings us one step closer to understanding our place in the cosmos. Every discovery, every observation, every single moment of their extraordinary journeys adds to our collective knowledge. Exploring the adventures of astronauts has been an exciting journey. Remember, the stars you dream of reaching are always within your grasp. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Until next time.